Greetings, Amazonians. How you all doing? Greetings to you all. How all now they do? Hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, I know. Say definitely today was an important day. I know one come life, but today's an important day. I had to come. Yeah, it was very important for me to be live today. Very, very important. Very important. Very important. Let's go ahead and build the audience. I hope all now watched Tibor Nagy interview yesterday. And when I don't watch things the way don't they go on. They say as revolution they go, when things them come up, we get to work with the things the way God don't put them for your side. Yeah. The volume is okay. Let me see. The volume, my volume is okay. My volume is very, very okay. Yeah, my volume is okay. Today I'm going to break out some small truths again. I'm going to come out for hit hard on some points. They say, you don't need Jesus, make it come out for heaven, talk for you. When Jesus or angel, na human being the way they live with we. Yeah. So yesterday was a very great day. Was a very, very great day. Say, after 4 years to 5 years for fighting for freedom, God sent we somebody for can evaluate what we don't fight. Yeah. God sent we some person where he can shit on for throwing more light on what we don't do. Yeah. God sent we people they made a can throw we more light on what we do. And it is very, very good. It is very, very good, say, at the point where we need to know what is happening in our revolution, from nowhere, we just saw somebody, the United States Secretary for Africans Affairs. He come. No, my volume is very, very okay. My volume is okay, Dimitri. You check your gadgets. I think my volume is very, very okay. I don't know, and now I get to put them again back. The volume is very, very okay. There is no problem with the volume. I have my phone close to me. If you want, I'll go live. I can put it on my phone. You will listen. This is me. This is the volume here on my phone. So the volume is very, very okay. It's very, very okay. So let's first share. Let's share, and then please be ready to. I don't know where's my other phone. Maybe we could take some calls, but maybe there'll be no time. Yeah. So after many things, the way we don't be for revolution for 4 years, and yesterday, God sent some person make it can evaluate our revolution. Make it evaluate our revolution. I don't hear other people them now. So I would think say there is no time for throwing blames. Yeah. I want to make we graduate. We don't struggle all this while. We don't apportion this one wrong, this one right, this one wrong, this one right. I believe say throughout all our period, for this period where we don't fight together, the enemies of yesterday, La Republic shame. You know, say La Republic never ever like for see people, for see we say something good, it come for we. And not say as of yesterday, La Republic, their BP be go really up. Yeah. The cabal for Yaoundé, their blood pressure high yesterday because for see some important person throw light to we. And may I say this, don't undermine, and not Ambazonians, they did so, their mind, where mind now, we did only about to undermine. Oh, he's no more the secretary anymore. No, don't undermine what he has done. Don't undermine. Before you see agree for can be on other place, there must be another person where don't encourage you for come day. Before you see Tibor Nagy, can she done live with Septi Chris for ABS TV? He not just come, even though he get interest, but some person, another person, the way he influence in interest. The one thing about American politics now say, they know they just come so, they come like throwing a corn. What you will see yesterday where Tibor Nagy can do is throwing a corn. It's like when you want get a fowl or you want catch until you throw corn. What the American government do yesterday for Ambazonian revolution are throwing a corn. They don't just throw a corn for see how we go react to the things the way they don't pass through their former secretary. Remember, say, even forget Cohen, the Cohen way it is support federalists for cash down on thing. Cohen will support federalists. Now why that Dr. Makongo easily bring you for their whatever. But when you see somebody who stand on our independence, that means the right of us having independence is legitimate. That means that people, they don't see and say, really, if we have to be independent, it's going to benefit Africa. The world don't see and so. Now, don't take it talk. Now, when I see me yesterday, some people, they be there so surprised on my U-turn. Yeah, I do some certain U-turns. And today, again, I go do some U-turns. Because like I've said it in life, nobody is perfect. Yeah, you see, yesterday on Secretary Chris's show, Mark Barata be there. But you remember, say, for this revolution, Mark Barata be don't once tell Secretary Chris, say, if they put Secretary Chris so, they put Bia so, he go shoot Secretary Chris, Kina Secretary Chris. We all grow out of anger because when you see the blood way there for ground, and then you see what it happen for diaspora, sometimes you cannot hold yourself, especially when you give your all. Yeah, especially when you say you give your all. And then the worst part of it where the hot now, when you be young person where you there for the revolution, you see your fellow young people, your fellow H-mates, they go for back for home for Southern Cameroon, they enjoy the land, even despite the problem where they did, and then you there for you fight. Or some they go hang for Douala that they live their life. So yesterday, I was very happy I see Mark and Secretary Chris, they come back on the platform and they talk. For we young people for make peace, it's very easy. I like the spirit of Secretary Chris. Yeah, I like the spirit. Now, make we try for analyze what Tibor Nagy said. Then we will conclude on where till we get to do the way forward. I will suggest my own. Yeah. May we try for analyze what Tibor Nagy talk. May we try for analyze what Tibor Nagy talk because now na the crucial period. Now na the crucial period. You see, I say even restoration fighters and for ground, they don't beg diaspora, say make everybody forget about whether you belong for this group or you belong for this side. May they forget about those nonsense. They come under. They unite as one. I believe so we get a very wonderful structure now for inside this revolution. The county and LGA structure. Now whether some time for this revolution, I be don't tell for Ayabacho say, even if it be say they want to make that they are block by block, county by county and LGA is just a secondary stage of block by block. It must not represent the name. Block by block, that means any man will form it on block. But the best block where they form man for this life, now county and LGA, where the people recognize where they are from. I be talking last time, say, how will be the operate for block by block? Many thief big boys they be there. Because any man they go form his own command with you. People they be just there for diaspora, find some name, even fight another day on top, talk to them, they fight for this block, they form their own name, they put down. You remember I said some group then they wait today, they don't die, we know the year I make they be operate for block by block. But for under county and LGAs, we get a recognized people recognize people. He recognize. Now what I be talking and say, if he be say I am a show, be accept block by block, then what is the difference between block by block and county by county? And you see, I say, wait, you don't cement this revolution a county by county. And one thing where we all must kill them for we ourselves for this revolution, I say, you must not do only thing where na you. You must not. Some people that want to say, when I hear and Tibor Nagy talking yesterday, he said that he mostly capitalized now for we are division. That he mostly capitalized now for we are division because any man they want to make it do their own way, at least do what the majority wants. If you're from your heart will tell you what the majority of Southern Cameroonians want. If we can follow that, that will be good. Despite the group where you stand, despite the whatever foundation we have, do what the majority of Southern Cameroonians want. At least the majority of Southern Cameroonians will not fail us because what they want to see now, they want to see the majority. They want to see the majority of us, how we can defend what we are fighting for. Yeah, but how will the majority of the people, from everything you go say the majority of Southern Cameroonians stands for county by county and LGA. From the world draft where you see, the highest money where it don't come for this period where it's a kude for jail, it come on for county by county and LGA. How much be the come out from when they be do block by block? Nothing, not be the come out. It was just an ideology for sure. Say no, this man strong. This man. It was a good ideology, but how that block by block be the gather the community. Block by block be the give instead advantage for people them forget multiple active group them for down. Buy one or two pump action. Start give this boy and they start call their name say they be this group. Then they start put them. But under county by county and LGA we get recognized people. You deceiving the fighters for down. We get recognized faces, we get recognized people. Whether they under those counties and LGA, you get the people of Boyo under Boyo. You get the people of Mbui under Mbui. You get the people of Manu under Manu. You get the people of Indian under them. So those are well good structures that are the foundation of this revolution. Which I would like make every other person where they out there because at the end of this day, I would like to propose something to the people of Ambazonia. Yeah, because after Tibor Nagy talk yesterday, if truly you be an Ambazonian where you never dip your hand into La Republique, your brain will start thinking clockwise too. After yesterday all we she done, will be there more than 2,400 people where they be there for ABS yesterday. We're more than 2,400 on ABS. Please share. We are still building the audience. We did more than 2,400 people on ABS yesterday. All we will hear, all we will open we hear what the Tibor Nagy talk. We hear all we will hear. We hear from everything what he say. And where I will take my notes down yesterday, I will try for jot some points them down where he be talking where it be very vital. Where I think at that point where those points the way we fail. Even for the first and second conclaves, when they be whole. Yeah. Now, for those points, then please, let's just build the audience. Let's share. I really want the audience to come up. Now, for those points, the way the first and second conclave, they be fail. You see, I say, can we be start this revolution? Or we don't try for come under one platform. Under one platform, get one voice. Now, from the first and second conclave failure way, county by county, LG by LG can put in place. Yeah. Now, from there, number for call will come after. We have to talk now. The number for calling will come after. When we are done talking. Please, let's respect ourselves. Mama Vivian, if you're there, please just help me control the comment section for me, Mama Vivian. And also, you always there, my discipline mistress. If your number there, if you are there, Mama Vivian, please just control. Anybody we want just disturb, just indicate for me. May I just take it off, please? I beg you. You know, say yeah, na platform for patriots. Yeah, no be play with any man they can't do your own jamboree. Yeah. So let me continue. So you see, yesterday the man touched the most important place where the man talk where the secretary. he get more knowledge about our war. He get more knowledge. Pass way, make you know so. He get more knowledge about our war. When I remember say, I don't tell when I say for this war, they get 5 brothers. He talk yesterday, but he talk very coded. I don't tell when I say for this war they get 5 big brothers when they rule this world, where they get strong treaties with each other. We talk about Canada, I talk about UK, I talk about Germany, I talk about America, I talk about France. I talk say for this country then, when you get any of these 5 brothers, they be interested in something. Before any of members and for these 5 countries, they want put their mop. Before any of them want put their mop, that means say it don't that means say it don't bat where they don't feel leave them again. Now for they will call their brother say, please give up. I don't tell una so. And when I see yesterday say Tibor Nagy come yesterday, he talk him. He tell we say, may we not forget, say France, he get a treaty with America. They get many treaties with America. Tibor Nagy talk yesterday. He said France has so much treaties with the United States. And France they join with Cameroon and the United States for fight, they say terrorism for Sahel. So in any other thing, before America want talk, America will check the treaty with France, but except say situation don't change. I be telling her that. And he can still repeat them for we yesterday. He repeat them for we very, very, very clear. Now what I say, among these 5 big brothers the way they did, any man is struggle for give a hand, but if the one make sure say we did very serious. You shall say even Canada come last time, Canada they struggle for making a peace. They watch, the world is watching. They know what is in Southern Cameroon. Now, after everything where Tibor Nagy talked yesterday, the one thing where I realized more where it really hold we down for this war, now for we coming together, unity in purpose. Unity in purpose. Even if you want to remember your name, definitely a name like ADF. If it be a good name when Ambazonia don't be free, and you want to become a political party like SDF, definitely name like APLM. If you want to, you can still keep your name. But when Ambazonia don't be free, you bring your name, because when Ambazonia don't be free, they will run an election. You can start preparing yourself now. But when it concerns unity in purpose for victory, you don't need to think about your name. You don't need to think about where you're from, but you need to unify under that purpose. For example, more just take example for the Biafra their own. Biafra too, they get groups them. Biafra, they get different groups, but they follow the majority for unite in purpose. How they take Nnamdi Kanu be? Because the majority accept Nnamdi Kanu. So the other one they say no, since the majority don't accept Nnamdi Kanu, may we unify under purpose for under Nnamdi Kanu. That's just what we Southern Cameroons can copy. That's just what we Southern Cameroonians can copy. If it be say on a group, then don't be somewhere where they don't feel broke the group then down. They don't feel say more on can't join county by county. If no one belong to a county, no one belong to the structure, no problem. But let us have unity in purpose. That is very, very important. Unity in purpose where not be say few people. For example, you go see and say majority of Southern Cameroonians, they want something. Then 10 people, they don't want that thing. You go and force, at least you want force 98%. May they go do it in a 10%, I mean a 2% one time. May we ask yourself, that's what is draining this revolution. Because if you look at everything, you go to say 98%, they stand for some particular position where now all Amazonians they like. But some 2% they do, or some few percent they way, if you want to make no, maybe 98% they forget this thing way they do, maybe they can't join with 2%. For example, I'll give this thing where I repeat them. If you look right up to now, people for ADF, they talk about block by block. Ambazonian people, or we under the structure of Amba Peace Plan, the interim government, we are talking about county by county. If we go under, we go do a poll. We don't say majority of the people, they want county by county because they go where their spirits want them, where they feel they can work. They go where they believe they can be recognized to liberate their land. Now you guys say few people they work on the purpose of block by block. Now you shall say all this while, because if you look at If you look at Akwanga, no get nothing with structure on how we operate on the ground. The only people where they get problem with structure, not just the few of ADF. If ADF and AGC, they don't think and say, I bet. What are we doing? Majority, because if that thing no be there, if AGC when are the 2% them for this ideology of structure, if they don't look and say no, majority of Amazonians they stand for this, let's give up this, then I think say if we don't work away, because if Tibor Nagy talk about say La Republique, they come up for talk say we are not united. I believe now say it has to deal only with the people. Thank you very much, Mama. I be don't talk say I get person with it control my downside here, because Mama Joy just see, if you just see I'm just let me know I'll block. Yeah, if you just see I'm just let me know I'll block. I'm blocking you. Might just give warning, another one block for now. Are or John, please. This is a respectable platform. If you come here, please, because we know say I know very well my prison plenty. Yo. I get more than 5,000 people that I don't block them for my Facebook. At least with the begin a new face. If I see comments then for here at this point we struggle for reason when are negative and when you know they make no point, I will block you. I'm very serious. I want to limit myself on the blocking because we want to start a new page. But if you keep on with negative, any person will come here with contradictory comment, I'll just take you say you come off from the oppressor. Because I believe say after what happened yesterday, everybody bring here for starting. So if you come here, you bring in a negative comment, I will just think no, so you be fake Facebook. Because that one I don't at the block. Even today, for my comment section then, if you realize some yesterday after Tibor Nagy's speech, Facebook then they don't come out, plenty fake Facebook they don't come out for the Republic, for struggle again for use we, because now then they operate so. Me, I don't the block, I know the follow whether I get 10,000 followers. No, that one don't concern me. Wait it concern me and send me the faithful righteous and they listen to which I talk. I know they about how many people they follow me. So if you go, people the way they follow me, the people that I don't block them for my Facebook, they plenty past people that they follow me. Yeah, people I don't block them. So for me, blocking I know the play. Because I know say for create Facebook na ABC. So we will continue. So if you look at majority of Southern Cameroonians, the many, they like the structure of county by county and LG by LG. And I myself I like it. Look at if today we there for this point where Amazonian don't stand strong for down. Most of you don't watch the video where it come out for the buffaloes of Bali. Most of you don't watch this video. If not be under county by county structure, which day will forever get this kind of video? May I show on again? If not be under county by county structure, which day will you see such a video like this? Which day? Which day will you see such a video like this?
Now the 4th of January 2022.
Look how they organize.
Now we feel Masha grandpa where he don't for down. He don't receive another he trainees them where he send them on training and they return safely on good mood. This one now the consignments them don't bring up. We be brought to us.
Oh, sorry for that.
Today, assembly for this.
So you see, now what is for county by county?
How will you see this squad be trained for fight everywhere in Amazonia, and they get a special training. So they want about any place where you stand, no say buffalo film interview, whether not for Campbell. Again, I want to remind the Bali people them say the buffaloes, they don't call them names, call them a group. But the LG they call them a group because they don't want to use the name buffaloes because they also say that they lie. And the buffaloes they stand totally under the Bali Defense Council until the problem will be rectified. And with the tell President Fako and the interim government say how will we report on the 1st of October say the administration of the Bali LGA, they bring us confusion. You know what, sovereign, because they don't tell lie for you. We don't choose our own side.
Wait, ma, stop. I hope so I don't hear that place. Now another problem this so I know we don't even listen this this part too. Another problem too don't come this we go touch this one don't finish this unity. You hear now the buffaloes of Bali they don't say problem there for Bali LGA where they don't tell the president may solve them. President Sakonova still solve them. We're more listening the audio small again. I know we don't listen hear this one. Oh. I don't know who's on my ear be there. And another hear
the buffaloes.
Yeah.
They don't call them names, call them a group. But the LGA they call them a group because they don't want to use the name buffaloes. Because they also say that they lie. And the buffaloes they stand totally under the Bali Defense Council until the problem will be rectified. And we tell President Sako and the interim government say how will we report on the 1st of October say the administration of the Bali LGA they bring us confusion. You know what solve them because they don't tell lie for you. We don't choose our own side. And I talk before Field Marshal Grandpa say how they choose that the side the path of lies telling against Barbara Tita and the Defense Council will give them 48 hours for go reverse all that lies, else we will expose them for the whole world. Fellow Ambazonians, fellow Bali people there. Now Bali Defense Council provision this in collaboration with Young Assembly with the tank now any man will move a dime from your pocket for make and say me flush out our enemies. God will continue from bless for now.
Greetings, Saudi Cameroon. My first touch point where they talk. I'll come back for this side. I'll come back. I just touch the points the way I the one touch about unity and purpose. You see, na Bali Defense Council and the people of Bali. Now they don't do this job. You see so. If you go for all sides, beginning for that place they don't gather. For say, may any man play where you know say the way they bury your placenta. May you join fight for that place for be free. Please, as you join, please click share the video. You don't accept for this video, it is show say county by county, LGA by LGA, it work. Now the problem I want to ask and I say, you see and say majority of the people they like this concept, and this concept they bring we together. Now this concept today will stand for make sure say change stand for we are interim government. Now this concept will stand today through the Restoration Council will fight for make things they go right. So every Ambazonian likes it. Now for those few people where they don't like this concept, you see I say now you now they make away the international government. La Republic they use now you now for destroy we. Now what I be talk about compromise knowingly and uncompromised with that way you don't know. You can be compromised knowingly and unknowingly. When you hear me, I talk say somebody is compromised. It don't mean say that person don't take money. You can be compromised in your actions because you want them. Say me person do something. Some of them don't hear me for you say I talk say editor to be compromised. You don't hear me. I tell when I say you never take money, baby compromise in action. Because the way they do, it is like it's individual action. If you look at me, I never ever stand for take an individual action. I don't always work on the side of the majority for push the revolution. I'll give you an example. If you go for anything where they don't do for this war, I don't always stand for follow. When I bring up something, I look the way the people react to. I see the way the spirit of my ancestors go move with the people. If the spirit of my ancestors move with the people positive towards what I'm doing, then I will go. If you move towards negative, then I will hold. But you find out, say, when we talk about county and LGA, everybody don't like them. Now, so the problem now, why AGC and ADF, they not just bring down themselves. Every other person, now we didn't have to work, because if we work in majority, if we work in unity of purpose, this work will finish now. We not go talk for any other person, say this person be compromised. Because when we talk about compromise, is because majority wants something, and then minority of 10 people, it doesn't work in nowhere. It doesn't work in any country, in any revolution. I don't give an example of Biafra. Biafra, they get plenty groups then. Plenty groups that they under Biafra. Plenty. But when you know, say when I don't know them, why when I don't know about those groups then? Ask anybody where they for Biafra. They go call you kind names then for group. It's the way they under Biafra where they fight. Kind names where they get fighter. But why all of them they answer na one name? Now because they don't find out, say, the leader will come up for rule that revolution. Nambi Kanu, the Biafran people, they like a purpose where it come with. So the other groups, them, they don't waste time, they support it. So I would like us to think about that. I would like us to think about that. Because when I don't see them, I be talk and say the international government no go ever take we serious. When La Republique ever go for table, because whether we like it or not, we don't live with La Republique for a very long time. Wherever La Republique go talk first, it is like Pikin and Papa. When your papa go talk first for some place, then you Pikin the one can talk. They go eventually one believe now which your papa can talk. Till the people say and say no, you insist the more before they go start give you a listening ear. No matter what we do, La Republique don't rule we for 50 years. La Republique get all the diplomatic network. You hear what Tibor Nagy talk. Tibor Nagy say La Republique they visit congressmen. So another problem we didn't say, how come say they kill we are people? Now whether you see me I be talking last time. I be say any person where it take asylum for we are Amazonia revolution, we get for start block them. Yes. Because ask yourself, say, La Republique ministers, they know they stay America. La Republique people, they know they stay America. How come they get access to Congress past you where you get green card? Let me ask. How come they get access to your congressmen, your senators, past you where Amazonia don't give you green card? Amazonia don't give you paper. How come? How come? Those are questions we need to start asking ourselves. That means say una dey go for all this profile them for Mimi for Hansen. Una dey go right for they say, oh, rest in peace, rest in this, rest in that. But una Congress people not even know. You see, that's why I say it here that Joe Best. Wait, let me take that one down. Mama, you need to keep when they come and don't go right for up. So for me for good start fine, I worry. This one don't bring him, but yeah, I've taken him off. We are not here to talk about who or leader. We are here to talk about unity. If you bring politics here, you are gone. That's the truth. If you bring politics here, you are gone. I block and I don't start again now. I block and I don't start again now. I do it. If you bring politics here, we're not talking about any time will be we want to talk about them. We're going to push the way forward. For now, we are talking about unifying ourselves in purpose. If you are not constructive enough, I take you. At this time of the revolution, all we get for start reason. Because stranger, they say when stranger come for your house, when stranger come for your house, can't talk problem for your house, then you papa not look into that problem. You Pikin, your head no kick for that way that stranger talk. That means you be stupid Pikin. Stranger don't come out, very big stranger don't come visit your house. After we problem don't be. You don't can't tell we errors the world don't do. We as correct Pikin for house, where your brother they die for down. If you know the work with the enemy, you get for she don't now you realize yourself, you think again and say, but wait till this man don't talk. The man don't touch key things them. Wait till always Saudi Cameroon is what for the do now. All man is what for the on the board of reasoning. For see and say we must unite in purpose. Unite in purpose. Now let me say if we stand for here, we talk say, oh, AFCON, no day. You where you there for that side, you can't talk. We must do them. And that way, it not be everything. Even though we get we will get a unifying platform, but it always find where we reason together. Yeah, it always fine. For example, I'll continue with this. The top player will be there. People for America. La Republique in minister, when I hear Tibor Nagy talk, Tibor Nagy say, we don't visit our congressmen. Yeah, we don't visit. And now when I be seeing me, I be talking last time. I said, even though I said Eric Tato is compromised, there are many things I have to apologize for Eric Tato. I be telling her because now the only person that way I believe say we don't work so close since when this war starts. I don't get mutual trust for Isote. I give him my Facebook. I say take a manor do show. I be don't tell another one. Because there are plenty things that even though I be just vexed for the way Eric Tato be just take him for do the revolution that time for just the co-president Fako in him all the time. But as days go on, I realize and say things the way Eric Tato talk, Tibor Nagy can't talk yesterday. where if you be say me Prince, I be give Eric Tato a small listening ear, despite what it be happen that period. Despite that, most of these things them, if we don't hit them hard for merciful truth. That's why they said the truth will run away from you sometimes when you refuse to reason out of the box. If I be able for reason out of the box that time, I don't pick up this because Eric Tato don't can tell me. If you don't talk him. He say President Fako, they don't visit the Congress. Ambazonians in America don't visit. They don't go to their Congress people. They don't write letters. Their Congress people don't even know what is happening on the ground. If you don't talk them, not be one, not be two. If you don't even go for offices, them say, this is me, I'm going to my Congress people. If you don't talk them. But because of, say, at that point, I was just looking only the government. Only the government. Only the government. I did not give time to pick out one or two truths where Eric Tato. Now, yesterday, that way Tibor Nagy, they can't talk where I just look myself, I say, Prince, I will never go again this way. And you see the government where I give them my hopes, the people working in the government where we standing for, all what we supported them, because of their interest now, they don't even look at the people who stood by them. They don't even look at what the people have given. Now they are looking about themselves. But you see, everybody for America, because how can the president be for some place, the president for the revolution in America? How come he go there for America? He never mobilized Ambazonians in America to visit their Congress. How come? How come will you be in America? Una highest job for America now for write rest in peace on Facebook. But no one congressman know about what did happen. No one Congress. The only highest thing we don't see Congress people they do and one don't write now for say they give one asylum, they not deport people. Now the highest thing that we don't see. For see Congress people they move letter for die na lie. When na something where they not even know who write them, they not go Congress not go disclose your address. Congress not go talk say na Stella or na Priscilla or na Joe he send me mail. The Republic not go know your name. But for Ambazonians, them Southern Cameroonians, then when they get highest population, can't see them for Thanksgiving. Now so they plenty. Now so every man they fly from this side, go for this side, for go chop. But una be first. Now when I don't tell una say, we are the first enemy of our own self. We are the first enemy. Yeah, we are the first enemy because if you don't want to make something work your way, you don't even check the poor people for down. Now whether I know the blame about the South, they put them for ground. If the people for ground are really strong, they get for cut off diaspora because our attitudes are very terrible. People, the way they be want to deport them, una go for Congress overnight. Now what after Tibor Nagy talk plenty yesterday, I understand the war now very well. Say Ambazonians, we have ourselves. Now we, the make and this war for don't finish things. Now we, because the war for don't end since. Now we, because of the war for don't end since. The war for don't end since. If we don't, if we not go for a Congress overnight, they stop the deportations of migrants, then what about the killing? If we not go visit una Congress people overnight, if we not go visit them overnight, they stop deportation of people, then what about killings? Southern Cameroonians in America. But when they take asylum from Amazonia. I'm asking you all, if we not go visit una Congress people overnight, they stop the deportation of hundreds of Southern Cameroonians, the hundreds of Cameroonians, which some not even Southern Cameroon. Then your own people they die for Mbui. Your own people they die for Goketunja, for Mezam, for Manu, for Lebi Alem, for Fako, for Ekupe Maninguba. No congressman, no. You see, we need to wake up. Now what I tell you, I say at a certain point, I need to really say Erita to say, Mano, yeah, even though he attitude that time, he be at compromised. Because as I tell you, compromise no mean say they will give you money. Compromise, you can be compromised knowingly and unknowingly. But out of that, I therefore tell Erita to say, Mano, sorry, sir, I no give you ear small. Even though Tio you be the do as an activist, and not be like the way you be the act, because you be the act compromisingly, But I be supposed to give you ear like somebody why we don't trust them. Because if I will give you small ear for take things away with the talk, I believe say if for hell let me for start kick on the truth very, very long time ago. But when it's never too late, we don't need to, I don't need to repeat that over. So you see, I'm saying one, we are not division in Congress. So for work forward, all Americans them from United States picking them, they want them for London, they want them for, you see UK they talk because people for UK they right. We mostly here in UK, but where we get population for America past UK. We mostly here UK, we even see Canada, they act small. We know they see America, they act with the highest population for Southern Cameroon. Then America, not only the community of America, for we are brothers from the northern zone. If you flop the whole Africa talk and self, only the community for Southern Cameroonians, only Maryland, only community for Southern Cameroon for Maryland. If they should don't one day, you see, Tibor Nagy defined them very well. He said your people in the diaspora, especially those in America, are not ready for the war to change because. He said it. Go and watch the video yesterday. He said that your population is so much in America. If they start contacting their congressmen, change will come now. He said change has to come from the voters because they will be scared of your vote. They will be scared of your voting rights. They will be scared of everything. They will be scared of you because you are the voters. The American government respects its citizens. So imagine, say, I believe say for America, we have more than 15,000. We have even more than 20,000 Southern Cameroonians. Just imagine, say 20,000 Southern Cameroonians. They hit White House with calls. With calls. They hit White House with calls. You might even forget about the Southern Cameroon. The president himself has he mobilized. Has the president visited their cultural groups in America? How many of them the president don't visit? How many? Even if they know, you know this take about your image. How many of them look? The thing I be talk sometime. I used to say, if not be say Seseku be the jail, Seseku be the nade. Seseku be the visit all traditional groups. The one for Manu for America, he was going there. How many? Because now two traditional groups them. Where you go take this initiative, push them. The two traditional group. I think I will talk sometimes. If Seseko not be there, go jail. Where would the dynamic person not rule for jail? Seseko was doing this thing. He was no traditional group. President Sako don't visit. Even the one for play where he come out for Fako, the people them for the group they don't even know it will be he. Even the traditional group for America where now back where they own, they don't even know who be President Sako. No traditional group don't visit. No one. The traditional groups, the heads of those groups go easily mobilize the youths. They go easily push them. They go easily push them. Even it's not the president, who should do it then? The president always leads. He has to lead the way. That's the truth. He has to lead the way. So what's the role of the president then? What's the role? What's the role? Because we have two. Either the president or the minister or the secretary of foreign affairs. But you hear yesterday from Tibor Nagy, Tibor Nagy said yesterday, say no member, or he asked, do you have a secretary of foreign affairs? Just hear what the question was. He asked, do you have a secretary of foreign affairs? That was the question. Tibor Nagy, please share. That was the question Tibor Nagy asked. He said, do you have a secretary of foreign affairs? Then he said, yes. A secretary said, yes, we do have. He said, no, I have not seen no one. He said, instead, I've received guests from La République, so many. I put down that, I jot that down. Then I'm very happy Bishop John was watching live. Bishop John, immediately that man said that, Bishop John made a comment on that. Bishop John said, please, thank Secretary Ella to come and listen. Bishop John wrote that, and I just said, is Bishop John, you are just about to say what I was about to say. I just said, Bishop John just talked to me, I be one just talk. Because when Secretary said, but we have a secretary of foreign, the man said, I have not seen no one. I have not seen no one. That means what job has a Secretary of Foreign Affairs be doing? What? We have been hearing cases of diplomacy. What diplomacy has the interim government be doing? What diplomacy? What diplomacy? Because if they were doing diplomacy, the American government will not give asylum to anybody which is not supporting this revolution. What diplomacy have they been doing? What diplomacy? Diplomacy only for the Congress to stop migrants not to go, but we don't see them talking about our situation? Diplomacy when we don't hear senators only talk when they have to talk, no pressure on them? You could hear Tibor Nagy. Tibor Nagy say if the voters are the people of Southern Cameroon in America. If they mount pressure on their congressmen and their senators, the action will come. He said American government is scared of his people. So let's get to work. May I not repeat them again? Now whether we don't talk, so we get for wake up Wata strong one for America. All these young boys, the way they go America, go to buy a BB motor, they don't take this thing for Amazonia. We get for study, inform that Congress. We Wata say, write letters to that Congress, say, please, we are the youth wing of this revolution. Don't give no document without informing us or informing our government. We will be sending you list of our people who need refuge. We have to really do that because the same monkey the one bambe the chop. People that just come here with the die for revolution, people the way they contribute more than 10 times on one day. Another man will just pass for back. Go use Amazonia. Go get paper. Start driving a BB motor them for America. BB motor them. BB motor. But they forget say word day. So America, shame on you all. Shame. Ben wanna be very, very fast for right rest in peace. When people die. You go here, they go cry all for Facebook. Shame on you all from America, Southern Cameroonians in America. Shame on you. Shame. I know, and even best way don't give you money for water. Shame on you. I be sorry, eh? Yeah, money good, but your action past that money we give for giveaway. Yeah, me like una really need for wake up. All we get for wake up, not only America, those in Germany, those in UK, those everywhere, Sweden, Denmark, Finland, Norway, all of us have to wake up. All of us. They have to know about what is happening down there. Not only on Twitter. Don't only go and tweet. You have to tweet physically. I believe we have heard that. Then number 2, unity. Unity. Let me finish this unity. Then I come to other cases. Unity. I would like the Restoration Council to call again, extend hand of unity. And this time, when the Restoration Council is doing it, the Restoration Council should inform all Southern Cameroonians, all those who reject the hand of unity. Because that's important. You see, that's the game La Republic is playing. And it's a game of millions. It's a game of millions because La Republic will find one group and say, oh, don't unite. Always accept that it must be your way. That's why we went to an extent and all of us were saying, calling ADF La Republic because of every evidence we had. But now we don't want to put La Republic anything here. We want to say any person, me myself, I want to say any person that have spoken in regards to this revolution, whether you're hand on Dotty or you're hand on Dotty, so long as you be Southern Cameroonian, we want to come. We want us to unite. I go ask the Restoration Council, I go to back on them for extend the hand of unity to everyone. Call everyone before the elections come up, before next 3 months the election come. Please, Restoration Council, Chairman Committee, he should get this very clear. He should extend a hand. All the chair people, all the chairmen of the counties have a group they are in. The chairmen of the counties should extend a hand to everyone in Amazonia. They should extend everyone a hand of unity to everyone, that we should gather again. This is New Year. Let everything be new. Forget about whatever has happened. Forget about it. Me as an activist, for those I had put away that they cause me distraction, I will give them another hand again. Yes, that's what I've said. After listening to Tibor Nagy yesterday, just like how I used to operate before, unifying in purpose, I will go back to it. Because I believe that there's always a time we need to speak as one people. There is. If we cannot learn to speak as one people, then there is no Amazonia. Despite where we stand, despite what you think, despite anything, if we don't learn to speak as one people with our blood being spilled on the ground, then let's stop the war. I'm telling you the truth. That's why I don't put that for my mind. Say, any day I go come for something will concern Amazonia, some person can write nonsense, say ADF, can write this, can write that. Any form of division, I could just take the person off my page. We have to be unified in purpose. It's very important because now the tool that way La Republic they use. You hear it talk yesterday, he said anytime they bring up anything, La Republic will say they are divided. It's just self-interested people. Despite that, our 8 million people on the ground are paying the price. Despite that, our 8 million people on the ground are paying the price with their blood. They are killing them. La Republic used this division as a weapon to kill our people who are hearing from us. Because our people don't see the division. Our people don't see that. Our people just see the goal of independence. Yeah. Our people just see the goal. No, Dora, everyone is welcome. Dora, don't bother. Ayaba, everyone, Akwanga, everybody is welcome to the unity. We must unify in purpose. This is new year, everything being new. Everybody is welcome. Everybody. At this first again, we have lived for 4 years talking about Ayaba holding us back. Now, yesterday, I believe majorities of Amazonians were online yesterday watching Tibor Nagy. And now will be the final stage for any hand. This has been 4 years of fighting. The fighters on the ground, they don't even talk and do the same way we unite in purpose. May we unite, and when we unite in purpose, it will give them very big boost for ground. Then when La Republic no go fit go and go stand say they are divided. No. When La Republic want talk something, when one talk something, the counties want talk, Ayaba go say, I'm there. I support. And when we want to do something, we consult everyone. No be that way it will be like a one-man show anymore. That's why the talk say make the county chairs and the LGA chairs, the Restoration Council made the reach to people. Even if those people they know the under county and LGA. If you want to do something, if the interim government wants to do something, they should inform the others. And the others may not be like a sort of pride. Because we Amazonian, now for the way this problem, the common way, some few people, them, the majority, they go reach out to you and say, we want to do this. Instead of you saying the majority has reached to us, let's think of how to work with them. You now want to say, no, we have to do this our own way. Just like what to the Sikapo Daniel they do. That's totally rubbish. Then that time we go know how to start extradite now, because now we are doing it again in the beginning. Yeah. Because we don't always, in every country, they work with the majority. If we don't decide so that no one work with the majority, then when I get to follow everything with the majority they do, then when I deal with una minority, una silence, una support, una the support. That's the truth. If you don't want to, if we say we talk say lockdown, the majority say they want lockdown. Since you don't decide to be a minority, you don't have a say. You don't have a say. You cannot force. There's nowhere in this world where 2% or 10% you don't override 90%. There's no place. So we have to understand all this, because once we do them, that means we help for the killing of our people back home. So I go to call on this thing for call everybody. For we youth there, it be very easy. For we all youth there, Mark Barata, Eritato, Obita Pang, or the others them. For we for unite, that one another thing. Jackery don't pass. If we knock Jackery today, tomorrow we unite. Or we don't cost we ourselves. Yeah, they don't cost we, this one don't cost this one. For we youth them for unite, and also that one at ABC. For put some groups them all will come for the any man who can't talk his own Jackery, talk him, it don't pass. For we youth them, that one also that one will be something. Now for the papa then be the problem. For we youth them, if we talk say we want unite today, we put Zoom link out there, we say we enter for some meeting talk. Any man will enter for day do his own Jackery. The only place where the worry we youth them are the papa. Now the only place that. Now the only place where the worry we now the papa there. If the papa they nobody bring this their own way, we beat at the flock for them saute. So Saudi Cameroonians, I think those are the 2 points, or the 3 or 4 points I picked up yesterday. The most important thing Tibor Nagy said is, your people in America are not visiting their Congress. La République is using your division as a sign to delay your independence. If you jot that, that's I just jotted. Saudi Cameroonians in America are not visiting their congressmen, and La République is using your division as a sign to defeat you. If you go vice versa to that, your independence. That's what I just picked out yesterday from everything Tibor Nagy said. Everything. From everything he said, I just picked out those 2 as the most vital. Your people in America are not, if you can jot it down, jot it. Your brothers in America are not reporting the war in Southern Cameroon to their congressmen, and La République is using your division as a sign of defeat to you. So jot it down. Let it ring. I made it very short. You feel the singer every day like a song. Your people in America are not visiting their congressmen. La République is using your division as a sign of defeat. If that rings a bell into your head, then no victory is coming. Yeah. Then now let's turn the page into our interim government. We have finished touching Tibor Nagy. Let's turn the page into our interim government. Interim government. Let's turn the page into. All of you are welcome. This one is very important. Very important. You know, after the show of Tibor Nagy yesterday, it make we for now evaluate our interim government based on their diplomacy, where they don't talk so that they do. Anytime we hear they say diplomacy. After the interview yesterday, it made me for no say organs that they know the work. Secretary of Foreign Affairs. In regard to the part, even though you know reach Tibor Nagy, maybe you don't reach another one, the man, because I don't hear, you know, you America. So for this part, Dr. Elan, for this part for Tibor Nagy, I'm not going to blame you, because you know you America. And if you be a person for Germany, because I don't hear the German, the Bundesparlament don't talk when I for the way you did. I don't hear them, they don't talk plenty about this way a case. So I'm not going to take the one thing where Tibor Nagy don't talk yesterday, then I just give you a 0. No, but out of what Tibor Nagy talked yesterday, Dr. Elad, out of 100, I will just still give you a 60, and I give you 40. 60 over 100 after what Tibor Nagy talk, because I know say, despite say they not be over me topic, your department don't do a great job. Yes, your department, Dr. Elad, don't do a great job, a very good job. I can testify say the Bundestag don't talk about our case, and when I for play with you stay your country in Germany, and the German parliament don't give a very great vibration in regards to this war. No be one, no be two. I know that very well. And I know many Southern Cameroonians, then for Germany, where they take cover for this war based on what you do, but they not even support this war. I know plenty for Germany. When I think where you, Dr. Elad, you get to stand up today for also write a letter to the Bundestag and tell them, say, may they not give asylum for any Southern Cameroonian where the government, the people of Amazonia not recognize. So they must send a letter where it come through the government, where it be signed by you. And also if you do you get to make a letter like that, you send that letter to for America, and you send that letter for UK, you send that letter for the German, and you send that letter for nearly every embassy in Europe. Say may they not grant anybody asylum where they never get confirmation from you, the Secretary of Foreign Affairs, in regards to the war of Southern Cameroon. Because I know, say, despite you never see Tibor Nagy, but you have done a fantastic job. UK, they talk every day because of which you want a job when they do the foreign side. Your predecessor and you, when I don't work very hard on that. UK, they talk, Germany, they talk, Canada, they talk, even Switzerland, they talk, Finland or Sweden, no, all them they talk because of on a great hand job. So make you keep up, but try for touch try for push hand for that man with the America. Not say you know the America, son of, if you be the America, I for blame you. If you be the America, that 60% will give you, Dr. Elad, if you can't to down, it will be like 30. Now, because you know the American, I will give you 60, because out of America, the other places they know, UK don't report. I even get screenshot from my phone where UK don't warn same people. Say that the year armor cars, they turn for Victoria. Yeah, the UK don't really talk about this no nation cup in Southern Cameroon. So even that 40%, I say American are well power. If na small country like Finland or other country be talk say when I never done the camp, I will give you more. I will talk say like 70 over 100. But of course American are big, and when you hear somebody of that caliber talk, that means this part you don't touch other side, the main body you get for hit them. So you please, Dr. Elad, try and touch America. And not say we get plenty youths. I even get for make I will surely call you. We get plenty youths there for America where they know they participate to this revolution. The best place where we get for work money for support we are fighter for this revolution for asylum in America. The best place where your pen and paper get for start touching now Dr. Elad in America. We get asylum seekers from America in thousand. You get for start make calls from today to the American distinct. From today, we get asylum, young people where they take asylum from America in thousands. America and Canada. You get for touch and very big time. Inform the Congress, inform the foreign department for America. Say before they want give some team, may they contact the interim government, because there are people the way they can't lie. Say they support this way they need support. Please, Dr. Elad, me myself, I go give you that call. I go really like to talk for you on that, because some papa don't call me. That papa complain. He said young people in America, they just live their life. They buy a motor, but they don't use Southern Cameroon name take paper. They buy baby motor they sold. They play only football, enter nightclub. Some papa don't complain. He said no one of them they support the revolution. When you ask them, they say that they are team. Please. After that talk yesterday from the former Secretary of State for Africa, I beg Dr. Elad and the people inside Foreign Affairs, make una pen, start touch na State House. God bless una for that side. And then now, may we go for the next one. Fire on the cash for inside interim government. Interim government, president don't remove audio. President said they want blackmail you. Say they don't want to make it be for power. Say the people they don't conspire against you. Say they want to take you away. Now so president don't talk. Ambazonian people them this one I talk for merciful truth. I don't hear the audio me myself the morning. I hear the audio like say I don't hear the audio. We President Samuel Fako, he bring her up say Ambazonians, they want tarnish name, they want tarnish image, and for take you away. Now, I be don't talk for here, I give pineapple. I ask and say, Dr. Common Sense, he don't lose the sense we be get. Dr. Common Sense, we don't lose his sense we get. If doctor lose his sense, then what is that doctor? If doctor lose his sense, then what is that doctor? How mango cook, chop, one cocoa dey for inside with a rotting cocoa, he leave that cocoa may spoil all cocoa. How you go cook chop? You see one cocoa with inside with a bad cocoa, not crashing cocoa. You leave the crashing cocoa for scratch or everybody. So you put the crashing cocoa for down, you chop the cocoa like say the cocoa not the scratch. Then the cocoa start crash you, then you cry say the cocoa the scratch you. How you go cook chop? You see crashing cocoa there inside. You don't move this crashing cocoa. You leave the crashing cocoa for day. The crashing cocoa contaminate all cocoa them. Then now you again go carry the pot chop. Say no, that cocoa not is scratch. I'm not sure. You want chop the cocoa now. The cocoa start scratch you too. Now just the pineapple that for everything. I be talking for you say I didn't go. I cocoa go spoil you. I be talking for you say you don't do a good job, but because you deny for stand because money they involved. That's the same thing when you talk for activists. The same thing you talk for activists. You say your hand is tight because Iringwa is a signatory to Ambazonian Foundation. Why did you not inform the people of Ambazonia? Since people don't complain about one bad cocoa a day for inside day, you should not like say no cocoa no day. Now you don't go chop the cocoa so the cocoa don't start crashing President Sako. You go start move audio now say people they want to take you out. Nobody wants to take you out. You decided to take yourself out. You decided even Seseku, I play audio for you, video for you. Seseku talk and say, if you don't dance to the sound of the people will reject you. I play and say, me una tell President Sakome here. You know here. Yesterday I did for my live show, we evaluate everything where Iringwa don't talk. We say Iringwa don't breach protocol. Where it make everybody know if you work with he. What did you do? You did not say anything. Man will be very straight. Iringwa breached protocols many times. The Amber Peace Plan said that no member of the interim government should interfere with decisions in a county. The Amber Peace Plan said that. But Iringwa abandoned her position. Man of this abandoned. She used the powers of her position to go and interfere in the aspect of Momo. And right to the extent where it fight for replace a Momo chairman. Where were you, the president? Where were you? Where today you go move na audio. The terror restoration fighter for down say they want movie for road. When Iringwa, you appointed Iringwa as the resource mobilization person. When Iringwa, and you know very well the Amber Peace Plan says no member of the interim government should get involved into county affairs. You remember it says that. When Iringwa breached that to go to the county, when she breached it to go to the county, to go and start meddling in the county affairs, right in the extent of dividing Momo into two and forming another group, taking out the chairman Jackson, and bringing Barrister Ghana, where were you? Where were you that today you are making audios to restoration fighters? We are here this morning. You say they want to take you out. Where were you? You are the president. Where were you then? Why did you not respond by telling... You respond in the case of Reverend Asong. Why did you not respond in the case of Iringwa? When Fako people wanted to appoint Reverend Asong, we had news. Oh, she has a position in the government. Until she had to lose her position. But Iringwa was destroying Momo, and they were still appointing her as the undersecretary for treasury. And then today, the one cocoa where you live for port, you don't see go cry say the cocoa where you chop am, it crash you. How? You be no say that cocoa na bad cocoa. Why you don't move the cocoa before you wait for go chop the cocoa? Why? Why? Iringwa breach protocols, not only with the county, Iringwa breach financial protocols in regards to defense. In the war, they said that before any money is allocated to the defense, the National Defense Council should vet the money. The money where Iringwa give Don Juan Obi, did the Ambazonian Defense Council vet it? Did the Ambazonian Defense Council vet the money? The $30,000 Mogamo gave to Don Juan Obi, was that money vetted by the Ambazonian Defense Council? Those are questions we ask. We are in war. You can do one error, 1-2 times. The president should remember that this audio he's doing, he did the first error in my trip to Boya. We relax. But this second error, we are in war. We are not here to pamper people. We are not here to cherish people. He did the first error with my trip to Boya and everything that happened there. We give him the second chance. Now again, one time we'll give it third chance. How? When picking they die, it cannot happen. Even if you're my brother, I will not accept. Even if you are my brother, we come on at one belly for one mommy, I will not accept. People are dying, people are paying their life. We will not leave you to be making mistakes. We appreciate the good you're doing, but the mistakes you're doing are tantamount in destroying the revolution. A tantamount. It better when you get person where he respect law, but he never know what to do. It better. People, if you manage listening for people that think and they try to do, it better. The one thing I will get my way, the respect law. Man, when the worst people, the break law, they make like say no, they see him. Iwowo. So the audio is not necessary. The audio, Mr. President, is not necessary. It's not necessary. Nobody wanted to take you out. You took out yourself by yourself. You took out by yourself, Nobody wanted to take you out, Mr. President. You just took out yourself by yourself. Because if they were complaining about that cocoyam, for inside your government, say that cocoyam na bad cocoa. If you see I say that cocoa no be na bad cocoa, you for bring the cocoa out, you for even try for wash the cocoa, try for arrange the cocoa, make the cocoa look some way, then you put it back for pot. But we will not see you for no period where you bring that cocoa outside. For try for tell that cocoa, say, oh, people are complaining that you're scratching others in the pot. So please, as I'm putting you back into the pot, be very careful you don't scratch others. We did not see that. We did not hear that. You sat quiet, and you instead made the cocoyam feel comfortable in the pot, that she wanted to destroy the whole pot of soup. Huh? Let's be reasonable. That's not only the case. Then another one is you yourself, the president, that you did it. Where in the world have you heard that a president breach the defense protocol? Breach defense protocol. You go down and go and use a private militia to fight for state or a nation thing. You, the president, that has to respect the law of the land. The first person, the number one. You abandon the defense wing of your nation and go and use a private militia. You give the defense wing of your money, of your revolution, money that cannot even buy granite to sustain them just for that period, and go and give a private militia double, triple the money you gave to your own defense, national defense. And then you come on an audio, you are crying. How can you go and give a private militia with money, which is money which the people of your nation, the people who gave you power, gave you the money? The national defense asks you $25,000. 25. You tell them if that is too much. They broke the money down to 20. You said the money is too much. They broke it to 10. You said the money is too much. They broke it to 5,500. You said no, you don't have $5,500 to give them. You have the 5,000. You give them 5,000. 5,000 if you do waiting for AFCON. Even Watana Wata, that money will never give it for AFCON. If Watana Wata did not have all the attacks which those surrogates under the did, Watana Wata, money for AFCON will not give national defense 5,000. I told people on my Facebook, we cannot give national defense 5,000. Watana Wata, you give, even we will raise money for Facebook. We cannot give our project department for Watana Wata 5,000 to go and do job. Hey, for a whole nation cup, we cannot. Then you, the president, you give a whole national defense of Ambazonia with all the money raised in draft, with all the money for the presidential baskets, with all the money for citizenship levy. You give them 5,000. And then you're coming to cry an audio telling Ambazonia Restoration Forces that they want to take you out. You took out yourself. You were supposed to do vice versa. You were supposed to give Fombat 5,000. Fombat, Fako, whether 5 or what, you're supposed to give them 5,000. Like a father which you have always been saying, when you don't let a child go, you want to call the child back. You were supposed to give Fombat 5,000 and give the National Defense Council 18,000. That's what you were supposed to do. That's why I used to ask you, I said, now who did they advise you? I used to ask, now who did they advise you? You came up with a very good project, self-defense. But who are those advising you? Who are those? You were supposed to do vice versa. Then when people want to, people even reason. Because Fombat, Fako, we have given Fombat countless of money. Is it to stop mountain race? How much have we been giving Fombat for mountain race? The last morning, me and Eric Tato gave him $8,000 to stop mountain race. How much has Fombat collected to stop events in Fako? How much? Should we start counting? And nothing has been done? Should we start counting? Then you take $18,000 and give to Fombat, and then you give our national defense 5,000. If you did not trust the national defense, you should have told the Restoration Council beforehand, long time ago. You will not wait in November and give the national defense 5,000. To go and do what? Now, if we go buy pop-off, 10,000 is not even enough. To stop Khan, it was a budget for at least a draft. They were supposed to do a draft for Khan. Khan was supposed to be a special draft because there's something where you know say La Republic. Look here, now CNN this report. I did not say it. Now something where you know say La Republic go bring a last thing for this earth. You know that's a test to your power as a president. You be supposed to freeze money. You be supposed to call county. Then say take money for county. Then you go sit down for inside Fako. Gather all the forces the way if you gather. Call the chairman for Fako. Make peace with everybody. Because you know say this one now for your own place. Now you get for sure say really I'm a president not for nothing. This one was supposed to happen. This one was supposed to happen. Yeah, even CNN. This is CNN. It's on Facebook. This is CNN. This is it. This is CNN reporting. That's CNN. They say Amokas everywhere in Victoria. Amokas everywhere. That's CNN reporting. That's CNN reporting. But this is us. Look, we knew 2 years ago that Nation Cup was coming. But I'm happy that the county and the LGA structures are there. The county chairs, they are struggling to do what they have to do with the Amber Peace Plan. I pray they do something. I pray they do something. So it's not something like people should be complaining. It's something that is real. And the truth is, I've said it, the election will hold. The election will hold. It will hold. It will hold. And it's now the time for the Restoration Council to show themselves as the big brother of this revolution. Yeah. It will hold. It's now for them to show themselves as the big brother of this revolution. And I've said it, if anybody has to rule, the person must have worked under the county. So stop blackmailing. I believe all Amazonians have seen the note from the vice president. Most of you have never heard your vice president talk outside. I said it yesterday in my live show, and before Tibor Nagy could finish this morning, I want to wake up, I saw the vice president has written a very long note addressing the president. When I said it outside here that the president and his vice are not talking, people were looking at me like I'm stupid. The president and his vice have not been talking. How can you be a president and you don't know how to solve issues? Issues, you don't know how to solve problems. You don't know how to solve problems. How can you be a president and you don't know how to solve problems? With you and your own VP, you don't talk. You don't talk. Cabinet meetings don't hold. Chief of staff want to hold meeting, you seize it, you say not in my government. Nah. Now the VP has come out, they wanted to remove the vice president. They wanted to remove the vice president. President Sarkozy cannot work with VP Abonwa. But the man is a very cold-headed man. The man is a man that works with everybody. The man is a man. But because people are inside there which are feeling their interest, now that Tibor Nagy don't come out, una there for America, instead for the mobilized speaking, they made they write their Congress, una there for the whole meeting, for the still have to hold onto power. So there is nothing to complain. There is nothing to complain. There is nothing. Ambazonia is the first democratic country in Africa. Our ancestors did the first and most ever democratic election that existed in Africa before any president could be voted. The plebiscite. So you always see us like this. This is to tell the next person that will have to take upon your seat. This is to tell the next person that will take upon your seat that it is a very hot seat. There is money there, but if you cannot deliver, be careful. And they have to audit everybody before the election. The audit committee, I don't know who those are there, they have to wake up and do their job. You are there to serve Ambazonia despite you are appointed by President Zako. Now is the time to do your job. You have to audit everybody in that government. Everybody has to be audited. Everything. The citizenship levy has to be, because that one is even the worst one. We don't know how much ever enter for citizenship levy. We don't know. We don't know how much enter. Whether as we talk now, they go to destroy information, but well, you know, whatever, you know, if Baba, one day we still know. Citizenship levy, we don't know how much be the candy. And it was going every month. The minimum was 10. Some people were paying 50 every month. The minimum was 10. So they have to audit citizenship levy. All. We have to know. How much? We have to know how much was in a citizenship levy. Because that's the most technical part of this war which nobody knows. And they don't ever talk about it. Eh? They go to all places. You don't hear ever them talk about citizenship levy. You don't hear them. You don't hear. They are very good at talking about auditing people. But citizenship levy is every month. If there are 5,000 people that have gone in for citizenship levy, that means the money comes in every month. Bam, bam, bam. And it's automatic. They only send you a receipt that they have withdrawn the money. They only send you a receipt that the money has been gone. So we have to, everything has to be articulated for before the election is done. And this time, please don't take your anger. When I don't hear Tibor Nagy, don't talk same way we unite. Make some people they not come out witch now. Because we know now for inside diaspora here. When our interests don't be destroyed, people they come out witch. Make una not come out witch now people want unite. We don't want to talk say election, your job which you have set, all una don't set for inside interim government, we always appreciate you all. Even my Irene, she has done a great job. But we don't see and see the system where it inside the government they gonna be. Whether or someone gonna leave. Don't be so go appreciate una for the job una don't do. My Irene has done a good job. All the time she served Ambazonia, it's good. But there is so much around her and around some people there. So make una not take vex because now the next thing that when you tell people they say you get for leave for Ambazonia, I'd always realize that they go destroy every good thing where they don't do. It was war, eh? For you were war. When you tell people they say may they come out, hey, for every case where I don't see them, they form bad. You know, see that so form bad do for Fako now. There is no look, I said it yesterday, Steve, when I MC Klein. There is nothing like a parallel IG. There is one IG. Make una stop that. IG is not individuals. Please, this is the last time I will say to you, if somebody has to do this again, I will not be light with that person. IG, it's not individuals. Get this very well. IG is the blood of Ambazonia. Those people who say workers of the IG. There are people working for the blood of Ambazonia. The president is working for the blood of Ambazonia. Ma Irene is working for the blood of Ambazonia. They are not the blood. The blood are those in the grave. Please get this very well. I said it last time and please, I would not like to repeat it again. Most of you look individuals like IG. Somebody just said you guys want to form parallel IG. Do you know what is IG? IG is the blood of those. IG is Amigo, Baby Mata, Baby Blandine, Bie, Charger. Those are IG. That's the interim government. Now we are respecting them for the price they have paid, and that's why we are fighting this war. So don't come here and you pick up names. That's why you see me, I don't look at people. I'm being civil, and that's why you see me this time, I'm talking about unity. At first I was crazy and I don't talk about people because I look just at them. They too would like to celebrate life. They would like to watch us live. They would like to eat with us on Christmas and New Year. They would like to talk to us, but they have paid the ultimate price with their blood. That's why we call them IG, interim government, because they're the ones that have interfered for us to be free. That's why we respect them. That's why I don't look people in their faces. I stand and I tell everybody which I want to tell. I tell them the truth. That's why I come here. I don't look whether it's President Sako, is from Fako, or it's a Bakwerian, or Dr. Makongo, or whoever, or Ayabacho. I was talking to them. It's after Tibor Nagy that I said, you guys need to think because your division, the enemy is using that. You see me, I'm talking about unity. Because I was looking at them, they did not pay the price. The price are those who have left all the things we are struggling to enjoy in this world and they are lying in their graves. That's the IG. So why you are seeing us telling President Fako that there will be election, or we are talking about Aringwa, is because we have found that in the IG there is a stain of some dirty things that want to disturb the blood of those who have paid the price from getting justice. So please get it very well. Get it very well. That's why in certain land, you don't play with the flag. When you match the flag, they see that you are trampling on the blood of those who, like in America, you don't play with the flag. In no nation you play with the flag. Because they believe that flag, many people have paid blood on it. Just like tomorrow, Amazonia will be free. We will never play with the flag. Because that flag represents all our generals, all our brothers who have died, all the 18,000, 30,000 people who have paid their life. That Amazonian flag, you see that blue and white. No matter it's blue and white, there is blood inside. No matter it's blue and white, you see the dove is bleeding. The dove has been shot and the feather cannot fly very well. It's still struggling to fly. That's why tomorrow we have freedom. We will never play with that flag. In every nation, don't play with their flag because they see it as the blood of their people. That's why you see La Republique, when they saw some people walking on La Republique flag, they felt bad because they were thinking of how the French used their head in the days of the Maquisards and in the colonial period. So please, what we are doing here, okay, so I have my discipline mistress. I should block Fabrice. Where is Fabrice? My discipline mistress, I should block Fabrice. Alright, thank you. I have my discipline mistress there, Mama Vivian. Very strong discipline mistress. Yeah, okay, let me open phone call. 1 minute, let me get the phone. My Achilles phone is always too active. Let me get the phone. The calls need to be very, very short. The calls don't need to be too long. The calls don't need to be too long. The calls need to be very, very short. The calls don't need to be too long. Please, 1 minute for call. 1 minute for call. Yeah, let me put the phone. Sometimes the phone is always, because if it's on, there is too much call I receive. Let me put the number. Oh, time has really gone. Yeah. 1 minute. King Baraka, are they live?
Yes, I won't participate on that your program.
Okay, go on. You have a call from King Kisliebon. King Baraka, go on. You're on.
Yeah, good evening, President Jeka.
Good evening.
Yes, let me take this opportunity to wish you a happy new year with a lot of success for 22, sorry. I've been following you all this while, and I've been following Nancho as well. Can you guys actually tell us that you guys are sorry for the information that you guys have been giving to us in regards to this IG that we cherish so much? When we started with my trip to Boya, you guys said all kinds of conspiracy that we were telling lies. Eric Tato started calling Aringwa all kinds of names. I was even one of the people who pleaded with Eric Tato to stop. But today, all of you guys are after Aringwa. can you actually reconcile with Eric Tato today and say that no, maybe we misinterpreted you or we misread you? I don't want to go into further details, but I think if we have to move ahead in this revolution, then we have to be very, very sincere to ourselves. I saw heated debate between Eric Tato and Nancho. I saw heated debate between yourself, Prince Jeka, that I actually love so very much with Eric Tato. Eric Tato spent all his program talking about the IG of Sakwe Kome, talking about Aringwa, talking about crab eating and all that. Today, you people are singing the same song that man fought. And I like this. But can we be very sincere to say that we made a mistake? Thank you.
I already said that, King Baraka.
Oh.
Before you joined my show, I don't know when you started watching, but I already said that. I already said I and Eric Tato were very, very close. And even though I saw his actions like being compromised, even though I know he did not take money, because I did not say he take money, I said he was compromised, and compromised, you can be compromised knowingly and unknowingly. But I said I should have given him a listening ear, because to most of the things he said, we are seeing them today. Yeah, most of the things he said, we're looking only at the government and how we wanted the revolution to go forward. And then we're picking up on most of the things he said, like, oh no, he was wrong. Yeah, but which if we would have given him some listening ear, maybe the way he said it, yeah, at that time. But I said it here, I said, if I have to see him, I always tell him, no, I'm sorry. Because we're very close. I've told all my followers here, we're very close. And inside this revolution, it was the only person I've ever given my Facebook password. I've never given nobody. It was the only person that I've ever given my face, which he could log into my profile anytime, any day. He could get access to. And when he came and told me, say, Mano, you hear people they talk for my back, you don't even defend me. Then I tell Mano, say, you there for the high things, and you to know they tell me. Mbela Moki don't see you. Bishop Kelda don't see you. You not tell me. You don't like call President Sako in him. So we had a beefing. So tell me, say, you go see. We had some small beefing. But after this incident that happened, I've said it, this is not the first time I'm saying it. I said it in my last live show. I said that, I will always, and I'll tell Ertato that no matter what happened, I will tell him that I'm sorry.
Thank you. That is the right path to go. I really appreciate the way you guys have come up this time. I actually stood away in this revolution because all of us cannot be sparking. I have been one of the people that Sako cornered and also gave certain narrative that I actually knew they were wrong, but I didn't came in the public and rebuked him. I just stood and watched. We have had so many activists such as Uchimba Nelson and others who are very good to be telling lies in this revolution. Prince Jeka, honestly, we have to forgive ourselves. We have heard all kinds of narrative about the ADF. They have taken money left and right. Tibor Nagy has given us a hint. From what Tibor Nagy said, you are a very intelligent young man, full of wisdom. I think today you attest that these people who call themselves leaders in this interim government have been doing nothing. They have just been singing songs, they have been doing nothing. Because Tibor Nagy was the deputy of foreign affairs of the United States. But none of these leaders, even Sako Kome, who is right there in Washington, D.C., could not even go around. I remember Eric Tato came in his program and said these people are not knocking doors. I think you used to watch that. He was singing that these people are not knocking doors.
That one, Kingsley, I've said it here. I said it that on that part, we will not even only blame the interim government because we have other people who have been dragging us. All the groups watch are saying their revolution. We know, that one you're right because we see them as
it is the biggest body in this revolution.
That one you're right.
Forget about other micro organizations.
That one you're right, and I said it here. That I know the Secretary of Foreign Affairs lives in Germany. I know Germany is talking about our revolution. I know UK, but they have not touched America. And America has the highest population when it concerns diaspora. Southern Cameroon in the
Yes.
diaspora.
So at the end of the day, please, I will just conclude that we have to preach. And I love the ABS. The ABS is going to give all of us the opportunity to express ourselves without fear and terror. Let them bring even the Ayabachunukas come. Let them bring the Akwangas. Let them bring the Makongo. Everybody who was neglected because of certain activists who were considered as being disrespectful, let them bring them on ABS. And I believe ABS, we are going to use ABS to raise the amount of money we need in this revolution, if only we are not going to pay them in this kind of bite.
No. I myself, I've said to Secretary Chris, everybody should come there. Me myself, I want to have a show there. I've told Secretary Chris when it's time, I'll want to have shows one-on-one with certain leaders here, because I've not had time on doing that, and I've told him he should do that. I've said people like Ayabacho should be invited, Dr. Kwanga, everybody should be brought there. Everybody.
If he's also very sincere, he will start by uniting all of these factions. That is the way forward. Tibor Nagy has already told us, and he didn't put water in his mouth. We are not, in short, a person who they are going to call, who will not come, or who want to become like another Hitler. We are going to speak them out.
That's what I said here. That's what I said in the beginning of the show. I said that. I said I'm calling on the Restoration Council. I'm calling on the chair people of the counties and LGA, which we see are doing a good job, to be able to reach out to all those who are not part. Everybody which this revolution has hurt in one way. All the activists which have gone dormant, all the leaders which are just there doing their own, like Dr. Makongo, Ayabacho, the Kuku Blinks, which are just remaining silent, the Mami Jera, all of them who have been once part of this, they should call everybody back and wake everybody back from slumber. I have said that here.
When we clean ourselves, so many people are going to come. I just pity people like Don Wanobi. I think he has also leaked the oil of this revolution. And that is why he's speaking with both mouths. And then when I listen to Ken Klister, I wonder if he and Don Wanobi are in a relationship, because both of them speak as people who have leaked palm oil in this revolution. However, in this revolution, we are watching everybody. Let them keep parading as people who have wisdom, when they cannot portray the wisdom to tell a person like Fako that you have 2 years mandate and the mandate has come to elapse. Please organize free and fair democratic election, just like what Ndile and Foncha they did. Thank you so much, Prince Jeka, and continue a good job, man.
Thank you very much, Kingsley Ebon. God bless you, King Baraka. It's been a while, and it was nice you calling. Bye. Yeah, Southern Cameroonians, I'm sorry I gave so much time to Kingsley Ebong. He has been an activist and he's still there. He called me sometimes on the background and I wasn't around, so we did not have so much time to talk. That's why I give him this time for him to talk. Please, that's the number you can call. That's the number. You can call. As of now, if you want to, let me also put the Cash App while the call it will be coming in. I just pinned the number there. If you want to, the Cash App is $ Fako County. I've forgotten the Cash App. Okay, no, the Cash App is not $. I think we have new Cash App, but I think now we are supporting Fako, so I don't know if we'll just continue that. That's the phone number down there. That's the phone number down there. If you want to call, you can just ring. If you want to call, you can just ring the phone. Oh, please just wait a little. I think the phone will be booting up. Yeah, don't call now. The phone has been off and so many messages will be coming in. Yeah, so many messages will be coming in. So many messages will be coming in because it had been off. So many messages will be coming in now, so it needs to take some time. Yeah. No, please don't start Mad Dora, please, let's just leave that. That one already happened. Please, let me just forget that side. That one already happened. Yeah, more if we want to move forward, start thinking about putting the way Ayaba children do, then we will never move forward. Please, we will never. Yeah. Please, we will never. Let's not think about whatever which group has done or whatever. Now it's a new year. Let's think new. Now it's a new year. The phone number is there. You can call. The phone number is +45 715 20476. That's the phone number. You can ring and you can call if you want to say something. I'm on, so we can take some more calls. Whatever is in your mind, just go and ring the phone and talk. All of us have grudges, but now we just need to forget our grudges for the sake of those who have been killed on the ground. Yeah. All of us have grudges, but for now, we need to forget our grudges for the sake of those who have been killed. If we want to think about grudges, then we will not move nowhere. We'll just be marking points like what Tibor Nagy said. So we need to forget about our grudges. We need to see the bigger picture. Thank you, Mama. So anyone who can call, the numbers are there. I don't know why the calls are not coming. It's surprising. I don't know why the calls are not coming. Okay, if we are not getting any calls, then I should leave you guys for today. If the calls are not coming, then we should call it an off for today. We should call it an off for today if the calls are not coming. Let me leave you all for now. Thank you all. We're going to take calls another day. I see like the calls are not coming. Let's continue another day. Stay safe, stay blessed, and remember, love one another. See you.